Their Delta will be the fourth hurricane to make landfall in Louisiana this year.
Hurricane season is really taking an exhaustive toll on these communities. NBC's Jay Gray is live in Lafayette, Louisiana. It's one of the areas that will be impacted. Do we know when this weather is really supposed to take a turn there, Jay?
Yeah, good morning, Owen. Good morning, Lisa. Look for that to happen around 10 this morning, 10, 11 o'clock, and it's going to go downhill pretty quickly once that starts. What we've seen throughout the day this morning is a bit of a spitting rain, some breezy wind at times, nothing really severe. We're right in the center of that projected path. This storm's going to make landfall maybe 15, 20 miles just to the east of where Laura did 6 weeks ago. We were here for that. And now the whole region's got to take the hit again. We're along the Vermilion River, which runs through the center of Lafayette. Where we're standing right now, it'll likely be underwater this time tomorrow morning. At its height, we're going to see wind gusts over 100 miles an hour. We're going to see rain that could total a foot or more. It's just another really rough hit for an area that's had several this season. 4 named hurricanes. That ties a record hitting Louisiana during this season. And I hate to say this, the season, guys, just isn't over at this point. When you talk to folks here, they're sandbagging, boarding up what they can. There are a lot who've just said, we're going to go to higher ground. We're worn out. And that's what you hear from a lot of people. The storm fatigue, the COVID fatigue is just stretching them thin, and now they've got to deal with Delta. Lisa, Owen, you got to feel for the people in this region.
Definitely do. Jay, do you see any debris piles in that area of Louisiana? We had a remote from Lake Charles earlier this morning, and there were huge debris piles that they're worried about that debris becoming, airborne at some point.
Yeah, and I think it's a very real concern. Lake Charles is still filled with debris. I mean, there are, as you talk about, just huge piles of splintered wood, twisted metal, and once the wind moves in, and it won't take a lot, it's going to become airborne and can be very dangerous, and that's why there's a mandatory evacuation there. Here in Lafayette, you don't see it as much. They didn't take the hit that Lake Charles took last time. The concern is they're going to get more of it this time than Lake Charles will during Delta, and so that's the big worry here. Debris is not going to be an issue. A lot of people I talked to yesterday were buying everything down that they could, pulling things out of their yard. Again, worried about those winds that are going to rush through. If there's any good news, this storm likely won't have the staying power that Laura did. It's a fast mover, and there's really an upper level shear that'll take a lot off of this storm once it makes landfall, so it should dissipate fairly quickly. That's easy to say for me, but it's still going to be 24 hours or so that are going to be very rough here.
Yeah, our thoughts certainly with everyone in Louisiana. Jay, stay safe. Thanks for your coverage, as always. Our Hurricane Delta coverage continues throughout the morning. You can keep tabs on Delta's movement through the KPRC Hurricane Tracker app. It's free in your app store.